There's a great Thai place right around the corner from your living room. Treat yourself to an out-to-dinner experience at home with Thai Kitchen. Just pour, stir, simmer, and give your favorite Thai place a run for its money. Make your kitchen a Thai kitchen.
And we're back. You're watching Alternative Appetites. I am Dan Kohler, and today we are talking all things custard. I teased you a little bit before. I got the flan in the oven, and I told you I was going to show it to you, but you're going to have to wait. The flan's got to go in the fridge for about 4 hours. It has to set before we serve it. So while we wait, let's make some frozen custard. Why not? It starts the same way, and it is so easy. 2 cups of coconut milk. This time, instead of using a vanilla bean, I'm going to flavor it with some vanilla extract. If you don't have a bean on hand, this is perfectly easy. 1 teaspoon in those 2 cups of coconut milk. Set that aside. But I want to change things up. We did sort of a vanilla flan last time with the banana and the caramel. So let's make chocolate. Why not, right? I have 4 ounces of 65% dark chocolate. If you want to use milk chocolate, or white chocolate, or any combination thereof, you can throw anything together here. And this is where you can kind of let your mind go crazy with your frozen custard flavors. Throw in some mint extract, or stir in some peach jam and some ginger. You're going to have any flavor you want, and it's so easy. Coconut milk is creamy and perfect as the base for any flavor. But, just like last time, we've got to use some eggs to make a custard. I've got 3 whole eggs, and 2 yolks again. We're going to whisk those together with a pinch of salt and 1/3 cup of sugar. And just like last time, you're going to want to whisk this until it is nice and pale yellow and frothy. If your arms are tired, get your kids to do it. There we go, we're almost there. Now last time, if you remember, I mixed the milk into the eggs. This time we're actually going to change things up and go eggs into the milk. You got to go slowly here again because we don't want to have scrambled eggs. Look at that, the chocolate's breaking up. The eggs are getting stirred in. It's a perfectly delicious base. Once you've got the eggs all incorporated, let's go back over to the heat. And I want to cook this for 5 or 6 minutes. You've got to make sure the eggs are cooked. And since it's not going in the oven, you've got to do it over a very low heat. If you do it over a medium heat, the problem that's going to happen, this is going to set in the pan, and you will have made chocolate pudding. It will be amazing chocolate pudding, but that's not what we want. We want it to remain a liquid. So whisk it, make sure you get in those corners. That's where clumps are going to form first. After about 5 or 6 minutes, you should test it with your finger. It should be very hot to the touch, and that's how you know you're ready. At that point, slide it off the heat, set it aside, and let it cool for a couple of hours. You can't put hot liquid in an ice cream machine. That is what I have right here. This is my chilled chocolate custard base. Exactly what you saw in there, but about 2 hours later, sitting in the fridge. I'm going to put this in my ice cream machine. Now, you should follow your own instructions, but almost all ice cream machines will tell you this. You need to have the blade spinning before you put the ice cream base in. Otherwise, the blade's going to get caught on pre-frozen custard base. So let's get going. I've got my blade spinning. And just pour this in there perfectly. I promise, in about 20 minutes, you will have the perfect soft serve frozen custard. You should probably watch this happen. Like I said, 20 minutes later, I have perfect soft serve frozen custard. I'm going to shut this off, crank it down, and show you what this looks like. Get a spoon in there. Can you see this? It's time to eat. That is just perfect. If you want something with more of a traditional ice cream texture, take this out, throw it in a plastic container, freeze it for a couple of hours, grab yourself an ice cream cone and a scoop. And friends, this is how we do it on Alternative Appetites. It's a double scoop night. Just as good both ways. Now, I kind of teased you before, right? We were talking about the flan. Let's get back to that. Here's how you take the flan out. You'll know it's ready when you take it out of the oven. You give it a tap, and it just gives you a little dance. You want it to just quiver at your touch. Do that for you. You don't want a lot of waves on the surface. Just a little dance, and then it's done. Run a knife around the edge. Give it a little shake. Put a plate or a bowl right over it. Flip it. Shake it. Give it a few taps. Say a little prayer. Lift it off. And you have perfect banana caramel flan with vanilla bean. The caramel is just dripping, which is my cue to eat, everybody. I hope you've learned something about using coconut milk in your desserts. It's great in curry, and now you know it's great in custards of all sorts. I'm Dan Kohler. This is Alternative Appetites. Thanks for watching.